Play is really important for cats so that we can fulfill their natural prey drive. The more we can provide an outlet for that play, the happier your cat will be, the more relaxed they will be, and the less likely they will be to exhibit destructive behaviors and even aggressive behaviors. Hi, I'm Georgia Duncan. Welcome to Kong Classroom. You can teach your cat to play with toys by figuring out their natural rhythm. Your cat is most likely more active during the dawn and dusk, but every cat is different, so just determine when your cat is more likely to be up and about and moving around. When choosing toys for your cat, we always want to go with variety. Unless you already know what your cat loves, then of course, pick more of that toy. But if you don't know, grab a whole bunch of different toys. A couple stationary toys that they could play with on their own, as well as interactive toys like wands or teasers, as well as different textures. Toys that mimic the sounds of prey, a very high-pitched squeaky sound or a little fluttery sound that a bird might make. All sorts of variety so that we can spice up our cat's life and figure out what they like and always keep it interesting. You can make your cat toys more enticing by using whatever your cat loves. Maybe that's treats, food, catnip, anything that your cat naturally gravitates towards on its own. We want to use that in conjunction with our playtime and our toys, because if they already tell us that I love treats, well, if treats are associated with those toys, your cat's much more likely to be playing with those toys. Catnip comes in a lot of different forms. There's the natural plant that you could grow in your garden or your house, as well as the dried plant. And then there's also the liquid spray form. Catnip has natural oils that affect about 70% of cats, and that creates a whole bunch of different reactions. So if they're just smelling it and rubbing up on it, that can make them happy and excited and playful. And then if they consume it, it might make them a little bit more chill and mellow and sleepy. Catnip is safe for your cat to eat. They can eat it in a dried form or in the natural raw plant. You can sprinkle it out on the ground and they may roll on it or rub in it or eat it. All are perfectly natural ways for your cats to engage with catnip. Kongs are great because of their irresistible and erratic bounce. So when your cat hits it, or if we toss it across the floor, it doesn't roll in a predictable fashion. It moves in erratic ways, much like prey does, which makes it wonderfully enticing for cats. The other great thing about kitty Kongs is that they're a great rubber, and your cat can sink their teeth into it and really feel fulfilled, like they finally caught that prey that they just chased after. Whatever their favorite thing is, maybe that's treats or kibble or wet food or catnip or some combination of all of those. That's what we want to put in the Kong first. And we want to keep it super easy. We don't want to challenge them so that they become frustrated. The first few times, it's just a couple treats in there and they realize if I bat this around, hey, treats fall out. How fun is that? Then we want to level up and make it a little bit more challenging, maybe packing in a lot more kibble so that it takes much more batting around and chewing and pouncing on it to get that food to fall out to really fulfill their hunting behaviors. A common behavioral issue with cats is that they are super active at nighttime when we are sleeping, and it can sometimes lead to a rough night's sleep. So Kitty Kong can be super helpful in decreasing those nighttime zoomies. It's awesome if you can get a couple different Kitty Kongs and hide them throughout your house right before you go to bed, filled with their favorite treats or catnip, because in a perfect world, your cat would actually eat about 13 times a day. Because they're opportunistic hunters, so even if they have a full belly and there's an opportunity to eat, they're gonna do it. And they'll be able to fulfill themselves without having to zoom around and bang on your door when you're trying to sleep. I'm Georgia Duncan. Thanks for joining us in Kong Classroom.